What's up, YouTube, man? Welcome back to another video. If you're new to the channel, my name is JR, and I did 10 years in the Georgia Department of Correction, man. And I share prison stories, man. I let y'all know what was going on while I was behind the walls. And like I always tell y'all, man, some of these stories is crazy, some is violent, some is sad, some is just out wild, crazy, bro. That's just a part of prison. This is just how prison is on a day-to-day basis. But you do have times where chain gang is chill, bro. Not every day just be nonsense. You know what I'm saying? You might be multiple incidents during the day, but sometimes you might be in a dorm, bro. The temperature be down. You know what I'm saying? The temperature be turned down, bro. But just know that it could be turned up at any given time, bro. That's just how prison is. But you ain't just always walking on eggshells in chain gang. It's not always like that, bro. It's not always like that. But anyways, man, let's get into today's video, man. Let me take y'all to the dorm, man. Come on, let's go. Boom. Anyways, bro, so I'm in the dorm one morning. I ain't go to breakfast, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because it was real cold, bro. When it be real cold like that, I don't be trying to go outside, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I don't be trying to go outside. I be wrapped up in them sheets. Anyways, bro, I had done woke up. I'm waiting my man's Marietta to come and bring these sandwiches. You feel me? Yeah, Marietta worked in the kitchen, man. I had him on a contract. I would give him like 30 minutes a day. You know what I'm saying? Anytime they had breakfast, bro was a baker in the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? He was a baker in the kitchen, so he be in there from like 2 o'clock in the morning. So, he be making all the exclusive sandwiches, bro. Yeah, he be making all the exclusive stuff, bro. So every morning, bro, be goddamn, you know what I'm saying? He pull up here, Jamaica. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I eat some right then, I eat some later on, but he always got some fire exclusive stuff, bro. They be whipping up all type of stuff back there in the bakery. So anyways, man, I'm waiting on bro to get back. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, this nigga here kind of late, man. You know what I'm saying? Stomach growling and everything, bro. I'm like, man, he need to come on and pull up. Bro, about 30 minutes past, 45 minutes, an hour. So I'm like, man, what the hell is going on, man? Next thing you know, I see that boy coming through that door. You know what I'm saying? Boom, he had a little bag in his hand. He usually be having more sandwiches in there. Because I ain't going to lie, man. Bro don't be hiding all that stuff like that, like how everybody be doing it. Them folk be letting them goddamn move around because, he was like a head baker in the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, he come in the dorm or whatever. I let him go to his bunk, get all his stuff situated or whatever. Boom. He walked down into my bunk. Boom. Damn, Jamaica, boy, I see you up waiting, boy. He's like, I was like, hell yeah, bro. How the hell y'all got back from the kitchen so late? He's like, man, shit, bro. They had all type of crazy mess going on in there. He's like, man, somebody done goddamn jacked these folks' pack. I was like, what? He's like, hell yeah, boy. Somebody done jacked the blood niggas' pack. I was like, oh, hell no. He's like, hell yeah, bro. 4 phones. He was telling me a couple zips to the goddamn ganja. You know what I'm saying? Couple packs of the CIs. I'm like, damn, that's crazy, bro. Somebody done try these folks like that. That's what he was saying. He's like, bro, I don't know why somebody would try these folks like that. Y'all know these folks just be going crazy for no reason. So why you gonna try to steal from them? He's like, man, I don't know what up with these young dudes, man. You know what I'm saying? He was like kind of over the cat though, but he was cool. You know what I'm saying? He's like, man, I don't know what's up with these young dudes. He's like, bro, everybody know that they be dropping in there. I done heard it already, bro. I heard it before. And the way I heard it, bro, it was kind of crazy. I'm doing laps on the yard, bro. I'm walking around on the yard. So, it'd be different people walking around on the yard. You know what I'm saying? They got the little track and stuff like that. But it was 2 guys in front of me, bro. They was walking and talking. One of them worked in the kitchen. And they was just saying, like, yeah, boy, them niggas be goddamn eating out the kitchen, bro. Pack be dropping in there and everything. But guys be telling without telling, bro. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you see some stuff going on in the dorm, you ain't got to speak on it. They might not be trying to tell, you know what I'm saying? But when they say to their homeboy, I heard that too. What if another nigga heard it? That's a goddamn rat. You know what I'm saying? He gonna go right to the folks and let the folks know what's going on. So you got to be careful how you talk about people business. But everybody pretty much knew that. Like Marietta was saying, bro, them folks were dropping. And they were dropping for a good little minute in there, bro. Like clockwork. You know what I'm saying? This was like clockwork, bro. So he's like, man, the blood nigga was spazzing out in there. I was like, what? He's like, hell yeah, boy, that nigga was spazzing. That nigga was in there talking about he finna wet niggas up, he finna do this, he finna do that, and that caught the attention of the police, you know what I'm saying? Marietta was like, the police heard that, they called the goddamn lieutenants and everything, and then the lieutenant came in there giving them a speech. They didn't hear about the pack, but they heard him talking about wetting people up, you know what I'm saying? And it was goddamn searching them and all that type of stuff when they coming down the walk. He was like, bro, that's why I ain't even bring more sandwiches. I could have goddamn gave you another one. I was like, bro, you catch me on the rebound or something. He's like, yeah, bro, this shit finna be crazy now, because these niggas finna be acting in the kitchen. I was like, bro, that shit gonna come up. That's what I told Marietta. I was like, bro, that shit gonna pop up. Every time somebody get to stealing something like that, bro, steal somebody's pack and chain gang, I done seen it a lot of times, bro. Anytime somebody get to stealing somebody's pack, bro, it don't never really turn out good. So I'm like, man, I hope they don't start no really crazy mess like that, bro. But it was a couple guys in my dorm. It was like 2, 3, I want to say it was like 4 guys in the dorm that actually work in the kitchen, man. You know what I'm saying? And the blood dude that he was actually talking about that was getting the drops, you know what I'm saying? He was in the dorm next door to me. Mind you, wasn't a lot of bloods in my dorm. It was like 3 bloods in my dorm. It was a white dude and like 2 other dudes, man. The white dude, he was Pyru or something like that. He had just became blood. So anyways, bro, when he was talking to me, and I'm eating my sandwich, I actually went to go make some coffee. So when I went up there to the water fountain, boom, boom, I messed around and looked in the salad port area over there by Buddy and them dorm. Boom, the blood dude who getting the pack in, I seen him over there at the door. He talking to the other blood dude that's in the other dorm. And he was the main dude, you know what I'm saying? He was the one that had the compound. Girl had all the say so, you know what I'm saying? So I guess he was telling him about what was going on, you feel me? Because, you know, that's the safe, bro. That's the safe spot. It's safer than the dorm, you know what I'm saying? There's plenty of spots in there you could goddamn put stuff up. And when they was talking about that, you could see bro just using hand gestures, like, you know what I'm saying? It's definitely something going on, bro. It's definitely something going on. So anyways, bro, boom, at lunchtime, you know what I'm saying? They had that steak patty. I ain't gonna lie. They had that steak patty with the mashed potatoes and them corns and stuff like that. Yeah, with that little icing cake. Yeah, I'm finna go get that, man. I'm going up there to get that country fried steak. That's what it was, a country fried steak, bro. I'm going to get that. And they had 2 slices of bread with it. I'm bringing me a pack of mayo, yeah, just to slap on that. Smash that. Yeah, that's one of the better meals at Riverbend. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. But anyways, I got out the dorm. Boom, I got out the dorm. You know, you could tell there's something going on, bro. I know what's going on, but it's in the air too. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't know what's going on and you be picking up on stuff in chain gang, it was definitely in the air, bro. When I went out there on the walk, I see them guys walking around. They grouped up, you know what I'm saying? Guys telling guys, like, you seen guys with mugs on their face. Guys telling us, man, the way them folk got done tried us like that. You know what I'm saying? We trying to find out who that is, shawty. We trying to find out who that is. We went up there in the chow hall, bro. Went up there in the chow hall, got the little tray. You know me, I'm smashing mines, but I'm paying attention to everything that's going on. You know what I'm saying? I seen the blood dude that was over, he was kind of over the compound. He went to the tray window. This is where you dump the trays. You know what I'm saying? You get the trays at one window, you got another window, you dump the trays where the guys back there be washing dishes and stuff like that. But that's where guys be collecting stuff, bro. You know what I'm saying? Say some guys got some chicken patties, he trying to get out the kitchen. Yeah. Listen, man, it's like clockwork, man. Some guys just know to holler at the dudes in the kitchen when they go up there. Hey, boy, what's up, boy? You got something for me? Next thing you know, it might be like a whole loaf of bread coming out of that thing and chicken patties like that. Hella sandwiches for sale later on. Boom, tuck and roll out the door. You know what I'm saying? But that boy was up there talking business. You know what I'm saying? He was up there talking to one of the blood dudes that work in the kitchen, another blood dude. They up there talking about the situation as far as if they found whatever they was looking for. You know what I'm saying? But you could tell them niggas were highly upset and it was highly mad. So anyways, bro, boom. We go back down the door, go back down the walk. While we walk down the walk, it's the same type of atmosphere, bro. Everybody just politicking. Blood dudes, they looking highly upset. They had all right to be mad, bro. I go back to the dorm now. I'm chilling. Everybody done came in from the salad port area. It always take a minute, bro. Because you're going to have guys out there just loitering and stuff like that till the officer, yeah, get in the dorm. Everybody get in the dorm. They go to start locking doors. I'm going to call the lieutenants down here. You know, guys be trying to stay out there in the open forever, bro. And this is chain gang, bro. You got some bad little kids in there. Them niggas want to run around there in the wrong dorm and all type of stuff. The only way you going to catch me in the wrong dorm, I'm trying to pick something up, bro. I'm going to always make it fast. So anyways, like I said, everybody came back in the dorm. Everybody chilling and stuff like that. And the white dude in the dorm, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is kind of funny to me. I ain't going to lie to you. I still laugh about this up to this day. He's like, hey, man, I got something to say to the dorm, man. I got something to say to the dorm, man. And if this don't concern you, don't let it bother you, man. Don't let it bother you. He just kept walking around like this. He had his little fingers in his pants. You know what I'm saying? Don't let it bother you, man. But, you know, somebody goddamn took something from one of the homies in the kitchen, man. This go for the niggas who work in the kitchen, man. Somebody took something from one of the homies, man. If we find out who it is, man, trust me, man, it ain't going to be pretty for you, man. It ain't going to be pretty for you. Man, I'm just laughing the whole time because I'm like, ain't no way this white boy really think that anybody take him serious. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's two more Bloods in here. They black dudes. You probably should have let them do it. You know what I'm saying? Other guys probably would have listened to them. I'm looking at people's face while he talking to everybody like, man, it's goddamn. Everybody like this. People going back to what they doing or whatever, but he did send a message. You know what I'm saying? For those who wanted to hear it, they heard it. I heard it, but, you know, I really wasn't feeling it. I ain't got nothing to do with it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't got nothing to worry about. You ain't talking to me. He did say that. If it ain't got nothing to do with you, yeah, and it ain't really had nothing to do with me. So anyways, bro, boom, they come back, breakfast come around, you know what I'm saying? You know, bro, bring me regular sandwiches and stuff like that. He's like, man, that shit goddamn crazy in that kitchen, man. Them niggas pressing everybody. I was like, what? He's like, yeah, it's a couple blood niggas from different dorms. You know, they pressing everybody, man. They trying to find out what's going on with that pack. You know what I'm saying? They trying to find out what's going on with the movement, man. Ain't no way somebody done stole from them. You know what I'm saying? I know they highly upset. You know what I'm saying? They want to flip something, bro. They be want to flip something about nothing. So I know they want to flip something about somebody goddamn jacking their goddamn pack. I know they want to flip something, bro. So anyways, bro, a couple of days passed by, and I guess the weed, bro, you know what I'm saying? The Al Green that they brought in. You know what I'm saying? They said they smelled it in another dorm. You know, people be bringing different stuff, bro. You know what I'm saying? I guess Home been working out the same pack. You know what I'm saying? I guess he had them bought a bag, you know what I'm saying? And been busting out that bag and been sending it in little by little. You know what I'm saying? Mind you, they had done dropped some already. So they was like, they smelled it in my dorm. That was one of the, I think it's a white dude that went and told them folks, you know what I'm saying? Say he smelled it in my dorm. But they was like, man, y'all been selling this stuff, you feel me? So somebody probably bought something and held it back and stuff like that. But they were adamant about that, bro. You know what I'm saying? It was like it was coming from our dorm and stuff like that. So anyways, bro, later on that day, after chow, I went out there to chow, bro. All the blood niggas, you could feel the atmosphere again. It's real thick, bro, real crazy. All the blood niggas out there, bro, they deep. So I'm like, what the hell these niggas up to? Anyway, bro, we went in the chow hall, ate, and goddamn came back down the walk. When we came back down the walk, I came in the dorm, and it was like, man, something crazy about to happen, bro. Something crazy about to happen. Man, I'll be damned, bro. About 2-3 minutes later, bro, I see the door open. Man, it's a shitload of blood niggas, bro. They just flooded in the dorm, bro. All these dudes from the other dorms in the same building just coming in there. Woo. They coming in there, man. Hey, man, where Lil Blue at, man? Where Lil Blue at? You know what I'm saying? Say Lil Blue. You know what I'm saying? Nah, Lil Blue, he was a little crip dude, you know what I'm saying? Little young cat, bro. He worked in the kitchen, you know what I'm saying? He was cool, though, you know what I'm saying? Quiet, you know what I'm saying? Boom. They Lil Blue. Lil Blue, you know what I'm saying? So one of the Crip dudes, that boy Albany was cool now. He was over the Crips as far as in my dorm. There was a couple Crips in my dorm. These blood dudes, they push up, man. Like, where Holmes at, man? You feel me? A couple of them had tools in their hand. You know, the little wild ones that want to prove something. They just want to bust something just to say they bust something. They had tools in their hands, so they was walking back down to the area where Lil Blue bunk was. You know what I'm saying? But home, I didn't see Lil Blue out there on the walk at chow or something like that. But I guess they wanted the mob in the dorm on some, you know what I'm saying, pulling up type of stuff, bro. But Lil Blue was back there where Albany was. So Albany stood up. He like, man, what y'all got going on, man? You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. Home stood up. Like, all them niggas was coming out. Home stood up. Like, man, what y'all got going on, man? What y'all got going on with Lil Homie? Y'all mobbing like that. You know what I'm saying? So he said to the blood dude that was over the compound, he like, say, bro, goddamn, let me holler at you, bro. You already know how we rocking, you know what I'm saying? Now, Albany was well respected. I ain't gonna lie, well respected, bro. Home was like this. You know what I'm saying? Home be clocking. He be moving. Home be clocking, man. Home be getting paper, you know what I'm saying? And he calm and cool, bro. You know what I'm saying? I used to chop it up with him. Sometime I bought a zip from him one time, bro. Play a deal, bro. 300 he gave it to me for. You feel me? Home was trying to get off. You know what I'm saying? Homie used to bust some Vizzo moves. And he coming back from Vizzo, he coming back loaded, bro. Saturday and Sunday, he coming back loaded. You know what I'm saying? So he stood up. Yeah, he was a grown-ass man anyway, bro. He ain't no little dude or nothing like that. So he told the blood dude, man, let me holler at you, man. You know what I'm saying? Boom, they went over to one side of the dorm. You know, all the rest of the blood dudes, they over there mugging and stuff like that. Little Blue back there, he looking scared. You know what I'm saying? Little Blue back there, he looking scared, bro. He like he don't know what's going on. But he got this little nervous look on his face, too, also. So these dudes over there, bro, for like 10 minutes politicking, bro. The police that done came in the door and like, what y'all got going on in here? Why y'all dudes in here, bro? They ended up calling the sergeant down there. Now, this sergeant, bro, remember I told y'all the soccer story? That same sergeant that goddamn went back up the walk. This was a young dude, bro. He probably about 23, 24, but he was a sergeant. You know what I'm saying? He was all right, bro. He was alright. He be coming down there. He be trying to resolve stuff till it get to the lieutenant or get higher up like that. So he actually came down there and he was like, man, what y'all got going on? But the blood dude that was over the compound like, man, it's good, man. Ain't nothing crazy. We just politicking about something. So he's like, all right, man, make sure I'm finna stay in here. You know what I'm saying? He sat on one of the tables, bro. He sat on one of the table while them folk went to talking and stuff like that. And I could hear Albany when they goddamn went back over there. Albany was like, man, I'm going to holler at you, bro. I'm going to goddamn find out. You know what I'm saying? If it's y'all stuff, I'm going to make sure y'all goddamn everything straight, bro. You know what I'm saying? And them dudes mobbed out the dorm. The ones that was in the dorm, they stayed in the dorm like that. Anyways, bro, the whole night now, they talking about this, all this crazy stuff about that Marietta ended up pulling up down there by my bunk. And he's like, bro, you seeing that shit? I was like, what? He's like, bro, I've been known, bro. He's like, I've been known. A little blue, and it's another little GD dude from another dorm. You feel me? They the one that hit them folks pack. You know what I'm saying? But Marietta was like a couple people in the kitchen, they knew. But they were saying that, you know, they smelled the goddamn ganja in the dorm. That's how they found out. But Marietta was like, yeah, that little blue did fire it up in the dorm, which he was stupid for doing. But guys in the kitchen was already talking. You know what I'm saying? So eventually it probably would have got out. It probably just didn't get to the blood's ears as yet, but eventually it would have got out, bro. So I'm like, damn, why that little nigga do something like that, bro? He don't even seem like that type to do something like that, bro. So goddamn Marietta was like, man, it ain't really him, man. It's that little GD nigga Jit, man. I'm telling you, man, that little GD nigga Jit, that little motherfucker is bad, man. You know how many times they said they're gonna kick him out the kitchen, they bring him back? They bring him back every time, bro. They bring him back, kick him out the kitchen for stealing, but it was on the lieutenant, bro. Sometimes you have these lieutenants that's, you know, these little dudes, they know they got to give him something to do because they don't find something for him to do, give him a detail, they always be getting in trouble. So the lieutenants always put him back on detail. Go on back to detail, man. Find you something to do so you don't be bouncing around the dorm doing this and doing all that. By the time you get back from kitchen in the morning, you'll be wanting to go to sleep. Or if you got to go to school, you go to school and get back and go to sleep. I know a lot of lieutenants who do that. You know, a lot of them guys who got energy and stuff, they find something for them to do, bro. So he was telling me, like, man, it's really Jit the one, man. I know Lil Blue ain't like that. I know Lil Blue ain't wasn't with it. So anyways, bro, like I said, the Crip niggas down there, you see them having their little meeting down there, bro. You could tell Lil Blue was the one that was right there at the forefront. He was getting grilled. Bro, because you see Albany like this, man. On Crip. One time you heard it, man, on Crip, man. If I find out that's you on Crip, bro, you know what I'm saying? You finna go in there. Bro. You finna go in there. He was telling him. I was like, damn, bro, they finna goddamn spin that, man, in that washing machine. You know what I'm saying? But, look, bro, you shouldn't be doing no stuff like that. Anyway, because Albany was like, bro, you see how I be rocking? He like, bro, I be getting money, bro. If you trying to get some money, I'll put you on, bro. You ain't got to go steal on niggas shit, bro. You know we and these niggas be beefing, bro. You know what I'm saying? He like, bro, I'm in the dorm with these folks. You see how these folks just mobbed up like that? He said, luckily I know this man, and me and this man be doing real business, bro. So I tell this man, come holler at me like a grown man, and we went and chopped it up. He's like, bro, what you got going on? You trying to put us out there, bro. He like, bro, you put us out there like that, you better bust your gun, bro. Bro, that little dude like this, Lil Blue just there looking like this, like it's his dad talking to him. You feel me? But that man was telling him the truth, bro. Like, you dead ass wrong, bro. Even though they really didn't prove it, you know what I'm saying? But I guess everybody kind of knew, bro. Boom. Next morning now, bro. Boom. I guess they did their little investigation and stuff like that, bro. They did their little investigation. They end up pulling up on the GD nigga Jit, bro. You know what I'm saying? He was in the same building. He was just in another dorm. You know what I'm saying? The gangsters end up pulling up on him. And he like, man, I ain't did nothing. I remember the GDs in the dorm and some other GDs that end up coming to the dorm, and they was talking to the Crip nigga Albany, bro. They chopping it up, and then Lil Blue was over there chopping it up right there. Boom, they talking, boom, 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 like this. And then the GDs, the head GD that was over the building, he left and went back. Boom. You know what I'm saying? So Albany was talking to Lil Blue back there. He telling him like, man, listen, man, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you gotta take the rap. You got to take the rap, because that man just asked you about all this that's going on. You ain't said all this to this man that you saying to me. Lil Blue was telling Albany that it was both of them that was involved in it. You know what I'm saying? But he wasn't telling the GDs that Jit was involved in it. He wasn't trying to put Jit out there to the GDs, but Albany was doing it. But everybody was kind of hearing this conversation, bro. Everybody was kind of hearing this conversation. So Albany was like, look, man, them folks shit, bro. We need them folks shit, man. Y'all come on with them folks shit. Y'all come on with them folks shit, bro. Listen, bro, them folk pull back up in the dorm. The blood niggas pull back up in the dorm. They pull back up. Man, what's up, man? What's up? We need ours, man. We need ours. You know what I'm saying? So Albany like, hold on, bro. Goddamn, don't be doing all that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I told y'all I'm going to get the shit sorted out. You know what I'm saying? But the head blood, he didn't actually come in there, bro. It's another little one with a little hot-headed one. He came in there with his little followers and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Try to put the press down. Albany like, bro, we ain't doing that. I already talked to Holmes. You feel me? We got everything covered. He like, man, shit, man. That my twin shit, man. That my twin shit. Shit ain't going like that. My twin shit, man. We pop on that shit. We pop on that shit. So Albany like, shit, nigga, pop, nigga. What you saying, nigga? Nigga, pop, niggas. What? Because you got numbers, nigga. Nigga, pop, nigga. What you saying? You know what I'm saying? Albany was standing up, bro. Hold on, like, nigga, pop, nigga. I already told you folks I'm going to deal with this. Why you pulling up? Why you pulling up? So the white boy in the dorm, Pyru dude, he was telling the other blood dude, like, bro, you know what I'm saying? Chill. Bro, them got it covered. They got to deal with it, stuff like that. So anyways, boom. Next morning now, bro, boom, that boy Marietta come back. I get my sandwich. Marietta like, shit, bro, goddamn, you know, home done got most of his stuff back. So I'm like, where they had it? He's like, bro, they done took it from one spot in the kitchen and moved it to another spot and went to pinching out the Al Green and the CIs, bro. They didn't actually touch the phones or nothing, bro. So I was like, damn, I'm glad they didn't touch the phones, bro. At least they didn't have time to go sell them for somebody to buy them, because it would have been deeper problem, bro. It would have been some deeper mess about that stuff, bro. I'm glad they ain't touch it. Whatever goddamn ganja they took out and whatever CIs they took out, bro, I'm sure that boy Albany could replace it, bro. He was telling me, he was like, yeah, the Bloods, they done got all that stuff back, bro. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, bro, you know, little Blue come back from the kitchen the same time with him. You know what I'm saying? So I was asking Marietta, I was like, how little Blue was in the kitchen. He's like, man, that little nigga was looking sad, you feel me? He was like, man, them blood nigga were mugging him the whole time. And him and Lil Jit was talking, you know what I'm saying? Oh, Marietta was like, man, he should throw that little nigga onto the bus too. I don't know why he taking the heat for all that shit. He should throw that little nigga onto the bus. Throw him onto there too. So I was like, damn, that's crazy. So boom, when Lil Blue them come back to the dorm, I see them go right over there to Albany, bro. They over there talking, whoop, whoop, whoop. You know what I'm saying? Albany was like, man, you don't ever do no shit like that, man, on Crip, man. On Crip, you going in there, man. You going in there today. On Crip, you going in there today. You better get yourself ready, man. Doing some lame shit. He's like, bro, I don't rock like that, bro. He's like, bro, it's free money around here. Get you some money. What you see me doing every day? I be hustling, bro. I be hustling. You talking about stealing a nigga pack? Bro, we ain't doing that, man. We ain't doing that. And I felt every word of that, bro. It's too easy to hustle in here. Get you some money, bro. You know what I'm saying? You might not become no chain gang millionaire, but you could maintain so you ain't got to steal from nobody, bro, and put your peoples in a predicament. And that's what some of these guys don't understand, bro. They are part of these organizations and gangs, and they go out and do something on their own, and they put their brothers in a position, bro. A lot of these guys getting unalive in chain gang, bro, behind these wars, they didn't start nothing. Bro, they ain't start nothing. And that was one of my biggest thing with gangs. If you went and stole something for somebody, bro, you got to deal with it. I'm not coming to picking up for you, bro. Most of these guys you see getting unalive, bro, these guys literally didn't start nothing, bro. They just repping for their gang and out there because of their gang, bro. In the sad reality, they'll lose, bro. They'll lose. Just like that, bro. So that was Albany was telling this man, like, bro, you can't do that. You putting us on the line. Bro, what if Albany was just a soft and not well-respected Crip, bro? These folks would have mashed the gas on them folks, bro. Because that's what they like to do. They will mash the gas on you if they see you just a peon. Luckily, that man was well-respected, bro, even though he was a Crip. By Bloods and GDs, by everybody, bro. Because Home was just a hustler, bro. Everybody always respect a hustler and chain gang. I ain't going to lie to you, bro. Once you trying to get some money, bro, folks will stand with you, bro. Folks will stand with you. So Albany was telling that man, yeah, you going in that washing machine, man. Yeah, you going to get spin. So I was like, ooh, shit. Well, I know y'all call at 1 o'clock. Whenever they call third block movement, after that, you already know. Stand by for yard. Stand by for yard. Yard call. Yard call. That boy finna get his... You hear me? So I'm like, ooh, shit. Boy, they finna do it to him. So anyways, bro, chilling in the dorm. Get ready, bro. When them guys ate chow and everything. When we ate chow, you could tell that the temperature was down a little bit, bro. We went out there to chow. First thing you seen was Albany. Went to go holler at the blood nigga that was over the goddamn compound, bro. they want to chop it up. And folks actually walk the child together, just talking, politicking, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like two grown men, that's how you handle a problem, bro. Sometimes you could talk it out. It ain't gotta always go to violence, bro. Everybody pouring each other out. It don't always get like that. Them folks end up talking it out. Whatever was took out the pack, I'm sure Albany then replaced it, bro. And that's what he was telling him, that he'll replace it. But the greatest thing, them 4 phones, they were still intact. They was never sold. So that was the greatest part. That was the greatest issue about the whole thing. They had just went in one of the zips, taking weed out just to smoke, just to get high. Just like some little kids, man. So anyways, bro, we come back from child. There about 30 minutes, you heard them call third block movement. Stand by for third block. Whoever got class and all type of stuff. Now, Lil Blue, he usually be going to GED class. You know what I'm saying? He got all his books and stuff, like he finna go out the door. Albany was like, hey, bro, come on, you ain't going no GED class today. You going on that yard. You finna go in that blender. You know what I'm saying? They finna whip you. Yeah, you going in that blender, Holmes. You got your stuff, got your books and everything, your pencil behind your ears like you finna walk out of there, the third block movement. Nah. Sit down and wait for that yard call. That's the only time you going through that door right now. Anyways, bro, boom, they finished running third block movement. They were about 30 more minutes. You hear over the loudspeaker, stand by for yard, stand by for rec, stand by for rec. So I'm like, okay, boom. You know me, I'm finna go out there and play soccer, bro. You know what I'm saying? I start changing my clothes, put my shorts on, you know what I'm saying? Socks, put my shoes on, laced up and everything like that. Yeah, I started in the dorm, start getting my stretches right. You know what I'm saying? I always stretch before I go out there and run up and down with these Hispanics. So anyways, bro, they call yard. Yard call, yard call. Now when they call yard, bro, it's like a pandemonium going through that door. You got dudes who run into a certain basketball court. They want to get there first, so they get picked up with the big guys, the guys who could play. Mind you, at Riverbend, bro, they probably got about 15 basketball courts. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, bro. Literally about 15 basketball courts everywhere. But guys be trying to run out there, get on the big court, or trying to hit the workout machines and all that. Everybody running out there, bro. I go out the door. I see Albany, he running up all the Crips, you know what I'm saying? They to the yard. I go out there on the yard. I'm out there on the soccer field getting some little more stretches in, bro. I see all the Crips, they mobbing. You know what I'm saying? All the Bloods, they went over to one side, bro. You know, I guess they was talking. You know, they be politicking all the time, bro. All the Crips, they went to mobbing over that side over there, the H building. So I'm like, God damn. Well, that's what they finna do it. They went over there, but it was a police over there by that side. So this how they do it. A lot of stuff be going on in the yard, like dudes getting violated and stuff like that, bro. Boom. Police might be over here. You have somebody watching the police. Boom. You know what I'm saying? Boom. They'll punch the clock over there. Start the clock. Start their violation. Boom. By the time the police see what's going on, it's over with. But it was a police over there, so they actually came back to the middle yard where the soccer field was. You had a soccer field. You had the track around it where people walk. And then off to the side over here, beside the wall, it's a bathroom area. You know what I'm saying? Toilets, urinals and stuff like that. And that's where you usually go down, right beside the bathroom area, right on that wall right there, bro. Because that wall is the back wall for over there where the basketball court at. So police over there, somebody watching out. So anyways, bro, soccer game had done started now. But you know me, I'm trying to see what's going on. Boom. Soccer game starting, I'm running around, boom. I'm playing on the left wing, you know what I'm saying? I'll go, we scoring down there, but I like that left wing anyways, and it give me a closer sight to see what's going on, see that boy get put in that blender. So anyway, bro, I'm staying on the side. I remember one time when the Mexicans say, hey, Amika, hey, game. So I was like, all right, man, boom. Anyway, boom, played. I looked over there, bro. I seen them folk was like ready. I seen it was 3 of them dudes, bro. No, it was 3. It was about 3 or 4 of them, bro. About 3 or 4 of them, bro. Suiting up, ready. You know what I'm saying? One of them was wrapping their hands up. Boom, wrapping their hands up, bro. Next thing I know, them folk were like, say, crib. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what they did. Crib. Boom. And they started, bro. They started on him. Boom, boom. Man, that man was getting battered. You hear me? He was getting battered, bro. They put him against the wall, bro. They wouldn't let him fall. Every time he tried to fall, them niggas put him against that wall, bro. They went to punishing him. All he doing is locking up. Them niggas fight back, fight back. That nigga was fighting back for nothing. He was getting that toe up, getting his ass beat. You know what I'm saying? Beat. So I'm like, damn, they ain't gonna stop. Man, them folks just kept going, bro. I said, ain't no way, bro. That little ass nigga can't withstand that beating like that, man. They went whooping his ass, bro. Boom, boom, boom. So I'm like, ooh, snap. Next thing you heard somebody like 12. You know what I'm saying? Everybody dispersed because they had kind of called, they had put like a semicircle around them. Like the Crip dudes, they were standing up like a little semicircle. You know, I'm tall. I could see over most of them. Boom. So when the police came, everybody, boom, you know what I'm saying? They kind of walked him. They put their hands around him and walked him like this, walked him off like they walking around the track. You know what I'm saying? They passed me right there by the soccer field, bro. Home face like this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he got the pumpkin head, bro, like this. Everything swollen. Eyes, everything like pumpkin head. So I'm like, damn, boy, they done whoop his ass, bro. He got a real, live ass whooping, bro. I said, damn, bro, that's messed up. But it was messed up what he did, and it was messed up what he put his peoples in, bro. So anyways, bro, that was just the beginning of the yard call, bro. So once the police had moved, they had went back over there, bro. I guess they was talking to him and stuff like that. I see one of the Crip niggas got them giving him a rag to wipe his face off. They were helping him cleaning up and all type of stuff like that. So I was like, damn, did the violation finish? Or is it about to be another round of violation? But they had them brought more officers to the yard because they knew there was something going on. So they put more officers out there to post up. So they, even if it was some more time, they really couldn't bust no move. So anyways, bro, I finished doing my thing on the soccer field. You know me, kicking ass on that soccer field, going crazy on the Hispanics. They going crazy, talking trash to me. I think I had kicked the ball in the fence wire that day and busted. I was trying to score a goal, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. But the ball, it went too high, bro. I ended up in the fence wire, bro. And bust the ball. That was the only ball we had for the day, so they were cussing me out. I ain't gonna lie, Mike, you bust the ball, man. You bust the ball. I'm like, man, anyways, bro. Everybody bust the ball sometimes. Y'all be busting the most balls, bro. Kicking them on the barbed wire and stuff. Anyways, bro. Boom. Y'all called over with. We went in the dorm, bro. When we going in the dorm, bro, they literally was holding this man up like this, bro. This man hardly could have walked. I don't know how they walked past him with the police, bro. The nigga hardly could have walked, bro. They brought him in the dorm. When he came in the dorm like this, I seen him goddamn like this. Bro, they done got one of his goddamn trophy, bro. They done got a trophy, bro. One of his tooth was gone, bro. They knocked one of this man tooth out, bro. I didn't understand this. If we homies, I understand we put y'all in a position or whatever, bro, but that's why I can't join that stuff, bro. They beat the shit out of his ass, bro. That man, they put that man on bed rest, bro. The next morning, bro, I was up. I was up the next morning because, you know, I usually about 1:45, they tell them stand by for details, stand by for kitchen details or whatever. You know, usually up, me and my little partners, we might be up smoking at that time. We don't go to sleep till about 2, 3. So when the kitchen detail be leaving out, we be up. Man, they call that man the detail. He tell us, I ain't going. Tell her I ain't going. Tell her I ain't going. Yeah, your ass can't go. That's exactly what happened. You on bed rest. Your ass cannot go. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, bro, I know he done learned this lesson, bro. I know he done learned this lesson. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. That's why that stealing stuff, it's a no-no, bro. Especially in chain gang, no-no. Stealing the opposition, the ops pack. Bro, them folks really wanted to mash the gas on you, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Different place, different time, bro. They probably would have poured them out. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Luckily, it was two respectable dudes talked it out like grown men, bro. Different place, different time, bro. It probably would have been real ugly at that because that was real disrespectful by Lil Blue, bro. And a lot of people was like, man, he didn't throw the little nigga under the bus, but he did tell them folks. And eventually, GDs was saying that, you know what I'm saying, Home wasn't involved. They were just trying to cover their little end, but he was involved, bro. You know what I'm saying? Lil Blue just didn't put the word on it like it was me and him. That's the only thing solid he did. He ain't really just throw them out there to the G's. But shit, both of y'all did it. It's on you what you gonna do. But he took that ass whooping, bro, and he lost that trophy. I know every time he look in that mirror, he gonna remember what he did, and I hope he learned his lesson from that, man. But this is some of this crazy stuff that go on in chain gang on a day-to-day basis, man. Y'all stay tuned for more stories. If you ain't subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe, man. Hit that notification bell, man. I appreciate y'all. A lot of love, a lot of peace, a lot of respect, man. I'm out.